Kind of wish we were starting the week off on a little bit of a more positive note or a jovial note. The second video of the day is going to do that a lot because we got a whole bunch of left-wing lunatics to dunk on when it comes to the Rittenhouse verdict. But unfortunately, we have another catastrophe that happened in Wisconsin that we have to talk about, and it happened in Waukesha, okay? It was during a Christmas parade. This asshole right here, Darrell Brooks, decided to drive down it. He killed 5 people and injured dozens more. So potentially the 5 intentional homicide charges that he's been laid, have been laid at his feet so far could potentially be going up. But at least we know who it is, and at least he's in custody, right? He can't really take any of this shit back, but boy, is it fucked up. Officials confirmed that Darrell E. Brooks, 39 years old, was the alleged driver of an SUV that ran over dozens of people, killing 5 during a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin on Sunday evening. Waukesha Police Chief Daniel Thompson said Brooks was charged with 5 counts of intentional homicide. Other charges against the suspect are being considered. Yeah, it should be, because dozens of other people are also hurt as well. So this dude should be serving, I don't know how many fucking life sentences you can put on top of one another, but we'll see. He also added that it was not a terrorist event. It's like, isn't that funny? It's like, don't you think driving through a Christmas parade, okay, intentionally trying to kill as many people as possible, theoretically, we don't really know his mindset at the time, but wouldn't you think that that's a terrorist act by sheer definition? Like, I don't know for sure. Brooks was involved in a domestic incident prior to the mass casualty incident, Thompson said, adding that there were no police pursuit before he allegedly plowed into the parade. Yeah, that was another theory that was running around, because there was a lot of this stuff that was just breaking last night. I caught a tail end of the entire scenario going on, but some early theories was he was fleeing from one crime scene to another, but that's since been debunked. We are confident that he acted alone. Yeah, he was driving alone, obviously. In the incident, 5 people died and more than 40 were injured. Fuck's sakes. Thompson confirmed earlier Monday at least 18 we're taking a children's Wisconsin hospital in Milwaukee, said in a statement at least 18. Ugh, God. Search of online court records showed a recent open case involving a person named Darrell Brooks with the birth date that would make him 39 years old. So apparently the same thing. All right. According to court documents, he is charged with restricting or obstructing an officer, bail jumping, and battery. A $1,000 cash bond was posted earlier this month, court records show. Thanks, bail reform. You're really doing fucking wonders, putting violent criminals back on the streets. Not the first time that this has happened, but this guy also has a rap sheet that is fucking impressive, and this comes from the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. So, first, before we get into his fucking track record, these are the 5 people that he's killed so far, okay? Virginia Sorensen, 79 years old, Leanne Owen, 71, Tamara Durand, 52, Jane Kulik, 52, and Wilhelm Hospel, 81 years old. So he ran over a bunch of old people. What a sack of shit. Some of the victims were members of Milwaukee's Dancing Grannies. Okay, maybe he's a little bit more justifiable. I joke. A group of women, who were grandmothers who performed dance routines for parades and festivals. Also killed was an employee of Citizens Bank. Who was walking with a parade float and was struck, the business said in a statement. Sunday's attack was not the first time Brooks has been accused of running a person over with a vehicle. Maybe this will come out as well that he doesn't have an actual driver's license, but if you run somebody over intentionally, intentionally, and it gets proven, I don't think that you should be able to get another driver's license. I don't know. I'm just going to float that one out there. I'm not saying that that's necessarily the case, but if you do anything that involves the intentional harm of somebody else or something else with your vehicle, you probably shouldn't be allowed to drive again. I think we can all kind of agree on that one. While she was walking through a gas station parking lot after he followed her after a fight, according to the criminal complaint. This is from early November. A woman told police that Brooks purposely ran her over with his vehicle. Woman was hospitalized for her injuries, court records show, and I'm liable to believe her because she went to the police and had to go to the fucking hospital, for Christ's sakes. Yes, Brooks posted a $1,000 bond on November 11th in the most recent incident and was released from Milwaukee Milwaukee County Jail on November 16th, according to Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office. He was also charged in July of 2020 with 2 felony counts of second-degree recklessly endangering the safety of others using a dangerous weapon. It could be the vehicle, and both cases are ongoing. Yes, bail reform. Such a good idea, right? The recent $1,000 bail recommended by prosecutors. Funny how that works. Just got off the back of a fucking trial where a kid gets politically prosecuted and could spend, what, fucking multiple life sentences in jail, and this guy tries to run somebody over? $1,000. That's about all we need to do. Oh, and it was accepted by the court commissioner, was inappropriately low. No shit, but did you do anything to fucking deal with it? No. Does he still have a massive fucking rap sheet that doesn't even properly account for the $1,000 of bail that he received? Nah, of course not. Yeah, but it was inappropriately low given the nature of the charges, according to a statement Monday from the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office, led by District Attorney John Chisholm, the guy who decided to just kind of pass off the Rittenhouse trial because he knew that it wasn't a fucking winner. The bail was also not consistent with the office's approach to cases involving violent crime, nor was it consistent with the risk assessment of a defendant prior to setting bail. And remember, and just to draw the allusions to Rittenhouse once again, something that I don't think I have pulled up. No, I don't. Brooks was also posting about the Rittenhouse verdict, and he had 2 boomer emojis on there, face palm, and then a point down to a news article that said Rittenhouse was acquitted. And again, Rittenhouse's bail was set at $2 million. This guy, $1,000 for 2 counts of second-degree recklessly endangering the safety of others using a dangerous weapon. Okay. The office is currently conducting an internal review of the decision to make the recent bail recommendations in this matter in order to determine the appropriate next steps. Wisconsin requires payment of the full amount of bail set in any criminal case. Oh, he had to part with $1,000. Wow! The attorney representing Brooks in his current Milwaukee County case declined to answer questions about the most recent charge. The attorney, Joseph Domask, told the Journal Sentinel that he is not representing him in the Waukesha incident. Yeah, because there's no fucking winning that case. There's video and photo evidence of him being the one behind the wheel. He's been charged with, and this is his rap sheet, okay? He's been charged with 16 crimes. 16 times he's been fucking charged since 1999, okay? And who even knows what he did before that? When Brooks pleaded guilty at 17 years old to a felony charge of inflicting substantial bodily harm against another person. Fucking maiming somebody? Cool. A decade ago, during a traffic stop, a Milwaukee police officer jumped inside Brooks's car, fearing he would be about to be run over. Again, this guy just loves to try to kill people with a fucking vehicle. The officer had pulled him over for not wearing a seatbelt. As Brooks began to drive away, the officer was talking to him. The officer got inside the car and wrestled control of the steering wheel. Eventually, the officer was able to stop the car and remove the keys. Brooks ran away from the car, court records say, and he was arrested hiding in a children's playhouse on the same block. Creep. He later pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge in that case. How do you fucking plead that down? Oh my god. More recently, yes, Brooks was charged in July 2020 of 2 felony counts of second-degree reckless. Yeah, we got that. He was accused of getting into a fight with a relative and then firing a gun at the relative and a friend. Oh my god, a sack of shit. According to court records, his bail was set at $10,000 for that. And then reduced to $7,500. And this happened in 2020. He had been charged and convicted on several other accounts. God, getting so worked up. Since 1999, okay? And he still gets the deference of the court. I wonder why. Prosecutors were prepared to go forward with with a jury trial in February and. On February 9th, According to the district attorney's office statement, Brooks was still in custody at the time, and he had a speedy trial demand. Why would that be granted? Why would that be afforded to him? A career fucking criminal. Because another jury trial was in progress at the same time, the case was postponed. Sucks to suck. But again, if he would have got a speedy trial, actually, maybe he would have been convicted for that, and he would have spared everybody the additional fucking crime that he committed in November, and then also running fucking people over, killing 5 more people. In the hearing argument for Brooks's attorney, bail was dropped to $500. What? So it started at $10,000. Fucking bail reform, huh? Cool. And the advocates for that fucking brain dead take.
Oh, it's just the courts use it to just plug up people because of drug charges.
Yeah, this dude right here. $500 bail for shooting at 2 people. Smart. Very smart. Career fucking criminal. Brooks posted that bail on February 21st. A plea and sentencing hearing was scheduled for that case on November 11th. At that hearing, Brooks' attorney requested another adjournment, and the prosecutor did not object. FICE's scheduled a status hearing in December. So yeah, I don't know, maybe when he fucking goes on trial for killing at least 5 people and injuring another dozen, maybe they'll just, you know what, for expedience sake, in order to kind of quasi-grant the speedy trial request, they'll just pile everything all together. It's like, why would anybody be in Wisconsin? Why would anybody be in deferential to any of these stupid fucking Democrat prosecutors who are out there? Because that's who did this. That's who grants these fucking egregious bail requests. $500 bail. Fucking career criminal. This is unbelievable. There's obviously going to be more about this when it comes out, because this happened literally last night, and then within the past couple of hours, he was identified as being the guy who committed the fucking heinous act. But we still have enough time ahead of us for some real hot takes out there. Illinois Democrat blasted for calling Wisconsin Christmas rampage karma. Smart. Very smart. These fucking Democrats, man, they aren't your friend. An Illinois Democrat has been blasted for describing the deadly Christmas parade rampage in Wisconsin as karma for the acquittal of Kyle Rittenhouse. Mary Lemansky, who was listed on social media director as the Democratic Party in DuPage County, began her heartless online tirade by snarkily dismissing the tragedy as just self-defense. Cunt. Fuck you. And of course that's what it is. It was probably just self-defense. Lol, 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 lol. Living in Wisconsin, he probably felt threatened. She said in another tweet. What a cunt. What a dickless, loveless cunt. This is somebody who has 8 cats in her fucking employ. That's a take that she would have. I'm sure he didn't want to hurt anyone. He just came to help people, she added in her sarcasm-laced missive. Lemansky, who also lists herself as as an acting student with a famed Second City improvisational comedy group in Chicago, of course, also wrote that the Christmas parade rampage was karma in another tweet that appears to have since been deleted. Oh, okay, at least she has intermittent good sense. I'm sad anytime anyone dies. I'm sure you are. I just believe in karma, and this came around quick on the citizens of Wisconsin. I hope her trial is held in the middle of a NASCAR race. I'm just saying, and at the defendant's box. This is, of course, if she ever gets held to account for her crimes against humanity, mostly just being on Twitter. You reap what you sow. It's sad people died, but when you open the door to vigilante justice, everyone seems threatening. I hope that the protests of peace that gripped Kenosha last year show up on your front door, and that you have the good enough sense to just not defend yourself, as was enshrined on Friday. Lemansky appeared to be mocking Rittenhouse's self-defense claim, and you know what? Hey, we already got one bad take out of the way with this dumb bitch, and we got a whole host of other ones. I'm looking at all the tabs that are up here, and that's what I anticipated starting the day on, but it's going to be a fun one, and yeah, obviously there's going to be a lot more information when it comes to Darrell Brooks and intentional homicide, talking about the aspiring rapper. But we'll have to save that for another day. With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.